Hey, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we did our busy day today, getting up at something like 3:30 this morning, and spending the first few hours on the ferry. But fortunately, this time it wasn't a rough ride like it was the last time that we went. It's been a very long day, of course, you know, and we always say that we never know how the day is going to end here because there's so much going on. Early this morning, going out in before dawn in the dark, right? So we were actually leaving around 4 or just before 4, and we clipped one of the puppies. Didn't get out of the way in time. Normally they're very, very clever at this and get out of the way when we're driving down that hill. Well, we didn't know how that was going to go. Nanai took care of the puppy. That was Yoda, the one with the big flying ears. Anyway, afterwards he stood up. She stood up and seemed to be doing okay, and we left her with Nanai. So Nanai took care of her for the rest of the day. But when we got home, we had a look, and she has injured an eye, and we think has broken a jaw, well, broken her jaw. So we couldn't leave her like that, so we took her, and while we were at it, we took Tiger, who had to get treated for mange and worms. So we put the two of them into a box and took them to the vet, and we dashed up there straight away. This is like, let me see, it was about like 5 o'clock, and so we took a chance on them being still there at 6, and we dashed down there. Unfortunately, we caught them just before they closed, and they stayed open and treated the puppies. Well, the puppy, it seemed, was going to have to be the injured puppy, Yoda. It seemed was I didn't actually think she was going to survive when I got back and I took a look. I didn't think she was going to survive, and when he told us what it would take in terms of feeding with a syringe and all of that stuff, I didn't think it was going to happen. Well, they put some painkiller into the little guy and treated the other little sort of cuts and abrasions that were on her that we hadn't even seen. Tell you the truth, when we got back and I just saw Yoda lying there, and I took half a look at her injured eye, and I just said, Bess, we've got to go down to the vet in Talabon. We didn't think there was enough time, as I said, but fortunately we dashed down there and we caught them just in time. So we got the pair of the dogs treated, and we brought them back, sitting in the little red in their box. And anyway, sure enough, when we got back, well, while we were on the way back, right, we picked up some food from the barbecue chicken place. Picked up some chicken and some liempo. And on the way back, Beth did no more than try Yoda on a piece of meat. And she chowed down on that, so we're very optimistic. When we got home, here we are thinking, we actually stopped and got baby food. So we were thinking of a hard uphill climb for getting Yoda back on top again. Seems like her jaw will always be a little bit wonky. It's kind of like that. But anyway, she's doing great. And so is Tiger. So that was some really good news. When we got back, we pulled out of storage the little crib that we had made, the crib that little like a playpen affair that we had made of bamboo, and we put Yoda into that, still in the box, cardboard box, and she looks in a terrible state. She looks like it was World War III that she was in. She's got a bandage on her eye like this, and then she's got some other stuff around the neck and everything. But she ate more food, more chicken and liempo, which we chopped up into bits for her, and some rice. she did pretty good. And so, of course, so did Tiger. Well, Tiger's been in here with us, and he's actually going in on the hard food and doing pretty good. We had him injected for mange and for parasites, be it worms or whatever. There's a jab for that. You can get that, and we've had that for him, and he's doing good. Still looks pathetic, but we think that he'll do great. And this particular vet is the only vet in town, so I don't think that there's even a vet in Tagbilaran, not Tagbilaran, in, say, Trinidad or Ubay. So it's really down to this one, and she certainly helped out Pogie. Pogie was rather a sad little dog when we got him, and she helped him cheer up, because apparently parasites were at him, fleas. So we got him injected for all of that, and for not quite as bad as Tiger, but he did have a touch of mange, and so that was giving. I think it was that anyway. Well. She handled that, and Pogie is very happy and spoiled dog right now, and big too. Boy, that dog has really grown. So I thought I'd just give a little bulletin on the people that were worried about Tiger. We were going to take Tiger tomorrow, but we were going up to the vet anyway, so why not take him tonight? And that's what we did. So the two little guys are doing well, and we're going to leave the little injured guy in the crib and just keep him away from the bigger dogs. And if it seems like Tiger is still being targeted, I think we'll just put him in there with Yoda. So I'll be doing an update on these two little puppies, and we'll hope for the best on those. Thanks for caring. This is a foreigner in the Philippines.